cut your left.
Okay, too much. All right. Oh, that was an experience. Oh my goodness me, I was like adrenaline pumping.
I'm really seeing the appeal, right? It's something completely different from what I'm used to.
All right, Sam, so I'm quite excited. Here we are in one of these 4x4 monster machines, and you're going to teach me how to drive off-road, and not just any off-road. This is extreme off-road. I expect some, camber changes and elevation changes, a little bit of water or a lot of water. I don't know. I'm a little bit concerned. Just tell me now, it looks fairly stock in here. So what are the changes that we need to do before we go ahead?
Ishraq, usually when the experienced off-roaders, what we do is we send somebody to the water and we get them to walk through it, because we might not have a clear visibility of what's happening, what the terrain is like,
how deep it is,
how deep it is. Right, in water you don't see actually how deep it is, and also the terrain, right? Whether it could be even boggier, it could have more mud. It could be a one-way drive.
Certainly don't want that. Yes.
If you don't know where you're going, so bypassing that, of course, right now, because we know that the terrain has been used. What we are going to be crossing through has been used earlier. One thing is that we turn off our air conditioning.
All right. Okay.
And the second thing is that we put our windows down just in case we want to get out. If just in case if the water levels are too deep, all right, and you feel that your vehicle is stuck and you are getting the vehicle is submerging. We need to get out.
All right.
So we keep the windows down.
Okay.
Right?
So do you put it down fully or
completely?
So would you be a little concerned about water coming in through the door?
Anyway, it's going to come in.
Anyway, it's going to come in. I mean, if you're that deep, it's going to come in.
Yeah. The other thing is that, let's say that we have somebody guiding us, and with only windows down, we could hear him properly, putting ourselves in more danger.
All right.
And then, of course, turning off air conditioning, putting down.
Yes.
And we go one step further. We actually take off our seat belts.
Okay, so when we are off-road, and in off-road,
in water you take off the seat belt.
Wow. All right, Sam, we're entering some rough terrain, some jungle. We've got it in 4-wheel drive, and
we have it in four low.
And what do you reckon? Second gear, first gear?
Yeah, we can toggle in between first and second.
All right. So literally, I don't see a road. It's just some. Am I going in the right direction? Oh my God!
You are.
Holy moly! All right. Oh my God! Goodness me! We see a whole lot of water.
On to your left. Just
Should I keep two wheels?
Just keep two wheels on the on this dry ground and two onto that.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Just tell me left, right if you feel I need to this. Oh, you can just see the amount of angle that we've got, and oh my goodness me, this vehicle is an absolute beast. It just ate up that water like it was absolutely nothing.
Right.
Now,
left.
Keep to your left. Keep to the left. Yes. I must say, I'm super impressed with this suspension. It's like riding on Aladdin's. It's like riding on Aladdin's magic carpet. You know what I mean? I don't feel a thing.
That's true.
Oh my goodness me! The Colombo roads are much harsher than this. Wow! What an absolute machine! Look at that. Right. Okay, we're coming up to a water splash here. Now,
we can go through it.
Right.
That's no issue.
Just before we go here, I want to ask you a question. Now, I want to know: do we hit the tracks dead on, or should I try to like center one wheel onto the center section, which I would think?
No, you should go with your using the track right now.
I should use the track.
We don't know what's on your left side. We don't know what's on your right side.
So, but do you understand where I'm coming from, Sam? Because I'm always looking to try not to get the car submerged in water.
Yeah.
But the 4x4 guys like water. We don't care.
Now for us, we have been driving a little bit, and we know that the water we crossed.
Okay.
Is mean not that deep.
Oh, okay. So
So,
gauging from what
yeah,
we did,
gauging.
we know we
So,
can handle
yeah.
this too. All right, here we go.
Right now you are.
All right. Whoa! We
Cut your left. Cut
okay.
your left.
Okay. Too much. All right. Oh, that was an experience. Oh my goodness me! I was like adrenaline pumping. Oh my goodness me! This vehicle is just eating up these mud tracks. I see a vehicle stuck up ahead.
Oh yes.
Oh
yes,
my
I can
goodness.
see
All
that.
right.
That's
Let's
slipped
let's
onto
try
the
not
left
to
side.
get into
Just
that. Let's
don't-
go.
Stay to your left.
All right.
Stay to your left.
All
See
right.
now.
So
okay.
wait now if you're going to pull this vehicle out, should I stop behind? or
Yes,
should-
just stop behind
Okay,
because
so
we need to pull him from behind. Looks like he's going into the water. There's no way we are gonna recover him from the front. His right side has dug down too much. So the best way to take him out is
All right.
winch him to the back.
Let's go and let's
Let's
go
have a
get
look
down
at
and have a look.
Ishraq, what has happened is that he has gone on that corner and he has slipped over to the lakeside, and he's left the driver's side. Both tires are bogged. The front is basically down to the chassis level. What we need to understand is that we are not trained for every recovery because
Okay.
you know
'Cause everything's different, right?
Nobody is going to get stuck in the same way.
Okay.
So using your brains, using your past experience matters to you a lot, right? And where I can see from here, his front is, if we try and pull him to the front, he will keep on going more and more into the mud because
Okay.
he's only got about a foot there left before he completely
swamp.
goes into the
All
swamp.
right, okay.
Right, and here, of course, there's a hazard here because we just have to make sure that he doesn't damage his vehicle more than what has happened already.
All right.
And there's a tree behind.
trees behind,
We
right?
just have to make sure that his back comes out first.
Okay.
On towards the roadside, and then meantime we'll pull him out. I'm trying to attach this winch hook to the tree trunk protector, which is basically attached to the vehicle.
All right.
Unfortunately, this doesn't have a rear bumper, so we had to attach the soft shackles to its original tie down points.
On the
These are
chassis.
not recovery points; these are tie down points.
Tie down points on the chassis.
So most of the people tend to get injured while it's been recovered, having your fingers and hands get stuck in between winching ropes and the tree trunks and the hook.
Okay.
So just have to make sure that when the winch is being operated, that all these areas that your fingers can get caught up.
You've got the gloves on.
They're free.
All right.
They're free of your
Are
body
free, so
parts.
there is no tension on that.
After all, a safe recovery cannot be done fast. You need to have a lot of patience. You need to concentrate on what you're doing.
All right.
Never panic.
Perfect. We've pulled the car out a little bit, but it's still stuck. You've taken the winch off. What's the next plan?
Yeah, well, I've taken the winch off temporary because we needed to line him up in a way that we can pull him backwards.
Okay.
Right. Otherwise, if we had kept on pulling him from the front, from the back, at that position, he would have hit that tree and damaged his vehicle,
Okay.
the back part of the driving side.
So this is a two-step winching process.
Yes,
it's not
it
going to be
ca-
done in one.
it can be done. Sometimes we need to do it in 10 steps.
Oh, okay.
So
All right. So we're
we're
going to
gonna-
line the vehicle up for the
We're
next
gonna-
winching process.
This is why, Ishraq, we say that when you go off-roading, take at least 3 vehicles.
All right. Okay.
Similar type vehicles, right? That has all the necessary gears. And we also say that try and take same type vehicle. You know why? Just in case you lose 2 tires.
All
You
right.
get- right. You have a spare of somebody else's to put in yours.
All right. Brilliant.
Right.
Yeah.
So places like visiting Kabilita, right? That's what most people do. They take similar type of vehicles so they can exchange parts.
Yeah, this is a lot trickier than I thought it would be. I really see the appeal, right? It's something completely different from what I'm used to.
I'm sure it is.
But it's incredible. It just feels like, I mean, I'm not going to say I'm invincible, but there's that feeling of invincibility. I mean, we're going 5-10 kilometers an hour, but it feels so good.
Yeah. Proper off-roading is actually getting from point A to point B safely.
Yeah, I can see that.
So it consumes a lot of time.
Okay, Sam, so right now we have a little bit of an incline up ahead. How would you advise someone to approach this? Because I know from the little off-road experience that I've had, especially when you're going down a steep descent, the instinct is to touch the brakes, right? The natural reaction is to touch the brakes, but you shouldn't do that, right?
You need to let it crawl down in the gear, right?
Right.
Because if the downhill is slippery, if it starts slipping, it will start slipping towards wherever it wants. So, as long as you have a control of the gear of the steering wheel and let it crawl down, you should be okay staying in the track.
So let's try and see that. There we go. So I'm just letting it
roll
no
down.
clutch, just rolling down on the engine power itself, just crawling down, and like you said, it's so effortless. So Sam, what are some of the mistakes that you see like people make when they go for the first time or the first few times?
Wrong pressure, wrong tires, wrong gears, and not having your gearbox or differential sealed properly. Your electronics are not sealed properly. The gearbox and the 2 differentials has to have a breather line so that water does not get into them.
Here's a question that I've been dying to ask after, I mean, we're abusing this vehicle, right? This isn't the kind of thing you'd want to do to a brand new shiny car with a brand new paint job, and yet people do it, right? And we all, I mean, like I said, I love it, but how do you put your vehicle through this kind of treatment? Like, for me, if I see a small scratch on my car, I get really upset. Is it just something that you get used to?
Something that you have to get used to. I mean, I'd say that difficult terrains leads to take you to beautiful destinations, and if you want to go there and see them, this is one of the ways to get there.
It's been an amazing day of learning for both of us, and a huge thanks to you, Sam, and the entire team of Ironman who came here with their vehicles and helped us put on this show for you. I'm sure you would have learned just as much as we did watching at home.
Yeah, in fact, we covered as much as we could within that given period of time, even though there's a lot more to learn, a lot more to practice.
A big thanks to you, Sam. Thank you so much.
No worries.
It was a pleasure to have you alongside to kind of guide us through this and teach us everything that we had to know about 4x4.
That's all I expect out of this as well, for the younger generation to learn from what we've done here. Do whatever you do, have your fun, but in a safer way, right? Because you have mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, those who are waiting for you to get back. And safe off-roading is the best way to learn your off-roading and enjoy while keeping everyone happy around you.
Yeah, and it's been an absolutely thrilling day for us as well. Right, so that concludes another day of Exide MasterClass Shakedown.
Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. And if you want to see how far we progressed on this off-road episode, go back and watch the very first Exide MasterClass episode that we did. Can you see how far we've come? And also look forward to seeing you guys on our next adventure.